Good evening, wherever you are. You know, sometimes when the kids try to play around with someone who's far more experienced and gallant than they are, sometimes it's just good you let them be. Then you take it to them. I am one person, you will come to find out that when it comes to propaganda, we are some of the best Liberia can offer. And when people get flogged at their own game, they get angry and sometimes don't know what to say or what to do. Henry Darby Blummer, how you doing, my brother? You know, I know a lot of people hoping that Marjorie Dunking for Sergeant Delaware reporting for duty. Say now and say that you were 33 years old when you graduated from high school. You know, Chokon, how you doing? I will come to that. I will respond in passing to that. But you should know an educated man when you see one. Nobody needs to tell you that they did not graduate from high school or they graduated from high school for you to know. You can listen to them and know that they graduated from high school, or you can see them and know that they did not even graduate from high school. And some of what these kids are running around with is just laughable. Now, if you want to learn from me, I can teach you something. And what I will teach you today, you will learn it. That little boy got flogged at his lying game, and I will prove to you that Martin Colley is hiding behind something, because the $700,000 lawsuit that he has to prove when he comes back here, that court record shows, he lies and says, oh, I can't beat this. That's a distraction. You wrote about Ethiopian Airlines. You got flogged at your own writing. Now, instead of coming back to say, okay, let's prove Eugene Fagon wrong, you go and you say Eugene Fagon did not graduate from high school. And you know the funny thing about it? The man who did not graduate from high school went to American colleges, according to you. And then the colleges admitted the man. And then you put in the man transcript there. All of your criminal attitude can easily be seen. I will always say you're not smart. If you say the man did not graduate from high school, then leave it like that. Don't go take American documents showing a transcript and then you post out 2003 and then you say that when the man graduated from high school. Bro, my classmates, my schoolmates, they are in hundreds and they are still alive. My school that I graduated from is still in Tottenham, Bomi County. And the man who held me as a child, about 4 years old, Father Garrett Jenkins, is still there. That British man is still there. Watch me grow up in his hands from ABC to 12th grade. I used to build my own classrooms as I went along in school. You pass to the 6th grade, you'll build 6th grade class. You pass to the 7th grade, you'll build 7th grade class. You pass to the 8th grade, you'll build 8th grade class. Mistress Bottomley, her daughter used to finish, because that's what Father Gary used to feed us, to be able to carry the blocks, to be able to carry water, to be able to carry mortar. After school, we will go and haul blocks, mortar, eat our donuts, then we'll go to study class. Safa Bottomley is in Canada. Jibao Bottomley, her son, is in Firestone working. Jetty Alma, Bishop Gate Conley. I can name Harrington Jurudu, Tom Camo. I can name everybody in Liberia that went to school with me, saw me go from classroom to classroom. And that's why when he posted, a lot of my classmates went there and just debunked him and said, you are a fool. Because it's like you don't know someone who went to school, as old as you say you are and educated. You don't know when you see. And by the way, the Sidonius Catholic school I went to, if your yearly average was 75, you fail. Ask anybody that attended Sidonius Catholic High School. We are all around the world. We're so plenty. Kate Aske, Edward Hoffman, Onika Ugamba. You go ask 75, you fail. Your yearly average, 75, you fail. You can never go to the next class. You can never. You have to repeat. In order to be promoted to the next class, you must score 76 and above. That's why all of us that from that school, we're smart. And I'm promoting that school because that's the school I graduated from. Now, right there, my high school diploma presented to me by Father Garrett is hanging right there. My AA degrees ended there. My bachelor's right there. I always tell Liberians, you won't know whether I got higher degrees? Go ask Sam Jackson, Papa Sam Jackson. He went and dug behind me at the East Tennessee State University. At the East Tennessee State University. He wrote the school one big letter. The school saying the graduation, what they call it, booklet. The school saying the school book. The school saying my degree. The school saying the video. And then the school confirmed to him that that man you see refused to do online courses. I sat in every class. And I have nothing against people who do online. But the reason is, when you do online, sometimes people can question your degree. It's like, go somebody do it for you, then they get it. No. Each one of my Associate of Science degree or arts, I sat in the classroom. I used to drive 30 minutes to school every day. I don't think it is about my degree, my qualification, my knowledge, my IQ. No. Picking, you just lied. And when you were caught with your pants down, you now decide to make it about somebody get degree, they get degree. Why can't you come up and say, I'm sorry, I lied about the Ethiopian airline situation. You lied again about the scholarship program. You told everybody it was a scam, S-C-A-M. You talked Yepu into going to make a fool of himself. Of course, in the end, he had to resign. And then the people shows up in Monrovia. You bow your head in shame, Martin Colley. But again, can come right here and on my computer and you need to tell the Liberian people that look, in the New Dawn newspaper, December 5th, Thursday, December 5th, in the New Dawn newspaper, October 7th, 2024. Mark that day, go online and look for it. October 7th, 2024. Let me tell Martin Colley that I can do better than you when it comes to research. I'm here to talk about prospects and the progress of this government. And the reason why I want to do that tonight, but I just want to deal with you small. I'm giving you the date. I'm giving you the newspaper. Right? And I'm telling the Liberian people exactly why you ran away and can't come. When you go to blackmail somebody, October 7, 2024, it says, drama is unfolding in the U.S. $700,000 damages lawsuit against EcoBank, Liberia, in the civil law court at the Temple of Justice as the bank links social media activist Martin K. and Colley to conspiring with its reconciliation officer assigned in the card operation department, Yusuf Kumar, to leak information about the account of the Liberian Institute for Statistics and Geoinformation Services. First and foremost, we have the Freedom of Information Act. You can do that. You don't have to conspire with anybody to commit fraud, Martin. The second paragraph. Co-defendant, EcoBank Liberia, in its internal investigation, evidence submitted to the court titled, quote, latest statement leaked investigation, established that the information was manipulated. Colley and Spoon TV misinformed the country, accusing former Legis Deputy Director of Information Coordination, Wilma F. Smith, of looting the Legis account. It's a $700,000 lawsuit. It's a lawsuit that is still awaiting you. And the EcoBank, in its internal investigation within the bank itself, found out that you dealt with one guy, and the information the guy gave you, you manipulated the information to, quote, misinformed the Liberian people. You did it during the confirmation hearing of Cyril Beslo-Nyanti, the foreign minister and dean of the cabinet presently. I dealt with you again. I don't come after you, Martin. I don't. But when you do something to hurt my country, I'll strip you butt naked. Why? Because it's just criminal for you to do that all the time. Whenever they ask you to come to Liberia, you find an excuse. I'm not fake. I went to school with human beings, and they are all alive today. I graduated with human beings, and they're still alive today. And when I was graduating from high school, you were still in your daddy's sack, somewhere in hell, waiting for Satan to dispense you like a pill. You were still in your daddy's sack. Check the year I graduated from high school. A friend and brother of mine by the name of Samuel Johnson in Pennsylvania went on a lady post and told her, say, hey, you don't know him. Don't even dream he graduated from high school before your war. And I graduated from a prestigious high school in this country, the St. Dominic's Catholic High School. I started that school as a toddler. At that time, it was just Catholic school at my age. When we left from there, we went to Conde in the yard of Mrs. Wilson. When we went to Mrs. Wilson, the school name changed to St. Margaret Catholic School. When we went down the hill to construct our school, the name changed to St. Dominic's Catholic School. Marty, I'm not your equal, I'm not a fraud. That's why I enjoy one lady who said, if this man get 4 associate degree, then he's smart. You want to know about me? Go ask Samuel Jackson. You're so childish enough that you cannot write the East Tennessee State University to ask for my academic credentials. They'll be more than happy to give you video and everything. And they'll be more than happy to share their experience with this great student who was almost like a lecturer at that school. So let's lay that to rest and talk about the progress of this government. I often said when this government took over, gasoline was $5.20. Nobody can argue that. Today, I'm pleased to announce that gasoline at the pump today is $3.91. Hello? Gasoline at the pump today in the Republic of Liberia is $3.91. Diesel fuel, which is expensive today, officially, the price is $4.21. Hello? Hello? You think you're going to hear that on Spoon? That's why I issue an open challenge to Spoon. They will never accept it. Because they know what I have done on that platform. And they know I don't take intellectual mess. Neither do I concur with people who put my country in disrepute falsely. I don't. Here this man, awaiting in a civil law court, slapped with a lawsuit. His court defendant telling the court, say the man manipulated the document and misinformed the country. You are getting notorious, Martin, for such. But you claim that things were not happening around here. Let me say to you, the Liberian people watching me tonight, the path that this country is on under this president, I bet you, by the end of the second year, this country will look in a way that people will stop the argument. Because when you realize that 20 megawatt solar power plant, 20 megawatt has been added to the grid, 2 overhead passes nearing completion, a television and radio expansion project complex completed, a laboratory that will allow people to stay here and not go to India. Roads are paved all the way to the south in the different corridors. Your mouth is shut. This old man does not have 400 girlfriends. He's not buying car for nobody. He does not smoke weed. He does not smoke cigarette. He does not smoke cigar. He does not drink. Even the bed he's using is almost 40 years old. He got nothing to gain or to steal from the Liberian people. Absolutely nothing. So people are asking me, Why you think he's making so much progress? It's because he don't need 30 cents on a gallon to go deposit in a foreign country. He don't need it. He don't need 30 cents on a gallon to buy a car for girlfriends. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need flashy shoes, Butini and Gucci and that. He don't need it. He's not looking to enrich himself. The progress being made. Let me share with you my own progress today. I went after DSTV and they were bluffing, right? Today my technical team tested something here. And I'm telling you guys who are listening to me, by the end of this month, we will shock Liberians when it comes to television. Take my word for it. By the end of this month, we will compete with contents. And they said no. For me, I will not blow my trumpet. I'm waiting for the end of the year, the Christmas little get-together, to give my report to the Liberian people and to boast about the progress I have made, the maximum progress in minimum time. That's why you see when it comes to LBS, I don't talk. Because I'll be the first Director General in the first year to achieve so much. I promise you, I will give it to you one by one. And still come up at the end of the year with massive savings. Mark my word. I'm not telling you a joke. Mark my words. You will see it firsthand. It will be said to you. I told you LBS will never be the same. I throw up a challenge to any one of you who would like to come and see the progress at LBS firsthand. Deliverables. See it for yourself. Touch it. Feel it. Walk with me through it. I'll give my report. And you will ask how I did it. It's very simple. Very simple. Commit yourself to service of your country. Leave the people money alone. Use it for the purpose intended. Think about your country. Love your country. Build your country. And you will see it. I will prove it. Get the sheet yet? I will prove it. Right now, where I sit, right now, I'm more than happy. Say, oh, the man can manage this. I'm getting ready to go 24 hours radio. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to move television to 24 hours. And I will shock the telecommunications industry. Shockwaves will go through it like never seen before. Mark my words today. I'm not boasting, but my accomplishment here will speak for itself. That is why I did not say a word. I'm waiting for the end of the year to make my report to the Liberian people. Tomorrow, I'll sign off $17,000 in checks. Now, one day you hear them say he didn't pay us. We are going on strike. Christmas bonus, they will get. They're already aware. I want you people to know one thing. President Walker is not joking. We are on course. And some of our friends don't like it. They want to set us back because they want the opportunity to succeed in 2029. And if you have development at the pace at which it is going, and that the government succeeds, they believe that they will not have the chance in 2029. President Boakai is not saying that you don't have that right or you shouldn't do it. All this old man that came and said, what I told you about is doing what he has to do today and now. So you think the other people could not bring relief to our people by reducing the fuel and the gasoline and the cost of transportation? You think they couldn't make the roads passable? You think they couldn't bring television the way I'm about to shock the whole country? Me and my team, you think they couldn't do it? Let me be fair with you. I believe they could do it. But the more they keep you blind and your eyes closed, the more they're able to manipulate you, extort money from you, exploit you, steal from you. That is it. But me, Eugene Lamy, Bayan Betuma Fangon, television will never be the same. And by the end of this month, we'll let fire in this country. And everybody will see that when I said LBS will never be the same, I meant it. I want to send a clear message to everyone that this LBS, you are more than welcome to come and allow me to take you on a tour of the great transformation that have taken place here. As I speak to you, my technical team has completed a tour in Grand Gita, Sino, River G, and Harper, Maryland. They are on their way back to the capital with 2 transmitters that blew up ever since, and the people were running on exiters. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Now the kind of thing Jara gave you, them won't open their mouth and talk. I gave you all an open invitation. Come and see. Let me walk you through. I said LBS will never be the same. And all of what we have done around here, I don't owe anybody a dime. I did not credit from anybody. I pay as I go. That's the kind of manager I am. Never borrow anything from anybody. No credit, nothing. And yet, my reserve tenure on the main place is loaded with 2,500 gallons of fuel. And I assure you that before this month end, I will tap it up to 3,500 in the reserve. My cars at LBS all have reserve fuel coupons to take them up to January. Guarantee you that. Take it to the bank. All of my substations are fully loaded. And my team is returning from Grand Gita, having installed a metal pole. Now we are using LEC in Grand Gita County to power up our substation. 1,500 gallons of fuel will be delivered there tomorrow in the reserve tank. LBS will never ever be the same. I'm committed to that. I'm not yet to blow my trumpet. Wait for the end of the year and let me make my report to you, the Liberian people. But wait for the shocker. $29, $30, it coming stop. DSTV, you are on notice. Everything you fail to do, I'm about to do. And do it for free. I warn you. You did not listen. Now you are about to experience the power of true leadership. Whatever you show into the Liberian people, I'll show it to them for free. Watch my word. Take it to the bank. Your overcharging is about to reduce. And that's why I was telling Martin Colley. If you have Brussels Airlines, Kenya Airlines, you got Air Ivoire, Aska, Air Marak. If Ethiopian Airlines can, it's competition in the market. Demand and supply. Simple. Why you worry? Why you want it to stop? Why you want it to stop? Higher guns. Look at the roads. They're all on course. There is an agriculture fair that started this evening, and the president will be there tomorrow 9 o'clock. By the grace of God, me and my team will be there to bring it live to you on television, play by play if possible on radio. Hello? You can follow it on television at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, live from Kakata, Margibi County. We are about to bring the county meet live on television. We're not playing. We're already showing the English Premier League. We're not playing. We're about to show movies. We're not playing. And we will not play here. There's no room for play. The one thing you will notice, everything people say, they will never say Eugene Fagon stole or he's corrupt. You gotta just far away from the Liberian people money and only look to where it should be spent. Someone said, oh, that because you don't steal. It's not because I don't steal. It's just the right thing to do. And that's what President Boakai is doing. Look at the budget. He, Martin Colley, wanted to be so critical of the old man for this budget. Wanted to find out it was not the old man's budget. It was George Weah's budget. Now the old man has submitted his budget. There are increases in areas that he thinks is necessary. The law says equal work for equal pay, and that you cannot pay anyone below the minimum wage. Now, at the end of the day, who's coming to town? Starlink. When the old man was talking to Elon Musk in the vehicle, Martin Collins said it was a scam. Everything to them is a scam. Until it manifests itself in a way and manner that they cannot. We do have a Facebook account for LBS, but it's called LNTV. That's why people can miss it. We got ELBC Radio on Facebook. We got LNTV on Facebook. That is about to change, hopefully. It's about to change. So, I want you all to realize, 2 years from now, not 2 years, another year from now, when you can drive from Cape Mount through Cape Montserrat all the way down to Cape Palma without hassle, what would you say to JMB? When the products from the various farms can be brought like how they were brought into Monrovia this year, we ate pepper, birabo, ketele at reduced prices. You know why? Because the roads were passable and the price of fuel and gasoline was down. Coupled with the fact that the rate also came down under President Boakai. So you want to tell me that witchcraft, like people can say witchcraft, that witchcraft Boakai played to bring gas down from $5.20 to $3 and $3.01, that witchcraft? Or the people taking the gas from now, that play different. Israel and Hamas war is still on. To add to it, Israel and the Hezbollah in Lebanon, that war started. So he added to it. Israel and Iran crisis, it happened. The Syrian war going on with Aleppo, and now today they capture Homs. It happened. Russia and Ukraine war still going on. It happened. So what you want to tell me that witchcraft now he's making? When the war was just between Israel and Hamas, the excuse was given that, oh, it affected the prices of gasoline. So gasoline had to be $5.20. Okay, oh. But that war still on. Israel and Hamas war joined to it. The war in Syria and Aleppo. The Ukraine war still on. The situation between Israel and Iran. What you want to say? Then it's going down. Ooh, that witchcraft back playing. No one ever thought they would ever buy gasoline for $3.01. Not in Liberia. No one ever thought that they would buy fuel, diesel, for $4.21. Nobody ever thought that. Nobody ever thought that the rate would come from 194 to 176. Nobody ever thought that. So what do you want to say? The old man is moving, but everything Liberian people wish for is happening. No one will make below the minimum wage. Police officers will make, and others will make $40 more on top of their pay. The rate is dropping. Prices are dropping. Cement. How much for a bag of cement? Do you know? Or that means what to tell you. But the only way they get to power is by creating instability. We wait for the Supreme Court ruling tomorrow. It still will not spoil anything. No one should shiver. The president remains committed to rescuing this country. And before you make up your mind, television, because radio is all over the country, I can confirm that. Television, by the end of next year, will be all over the country. If Ministry of Finance was not playing small thing, which I'm getting frustrated with, I can guarantee you 5 additional counties will be watching television before next year. But there's a delay. There's a delay. The old man came to rescue this country. I gotta go to Ghana and they gotta go do the test. That laboratory is being worked on. The containers came in. The Chinese are ready for construction. Demolition exercises have gone on for the 2 overhead bridges. Construction begins in February. Construction is ongoing for the 20 megawatt solar plant. Construction is ongoing right now. It will be dedicated next year, October. You only have 88 megawatts right now. They're adding 20 to it. What do you want to say? What do you really want to say? Look at the other man. Take Gracie, the price of gasoline going down has nothing to do with government. You get a ripple effect from global oil prices. You see some people who clean the notebook. You get a ripple effect from global oil prices. See. You know, I will always say this. President Buakai is a blessing. Yeah. Imagine the other people and what they did. I will say this to all of you watching. Be careful what you choose to hear and run with. Be careful what you choose to listen to. So the next thing now, oh, this government is full of scandal. What government does not have scandal? What government? Joe Biden just pardoned his son, Noyce. A person convicted of a felony, awaiting sentencing, ran for president, got elected by the American people, and is awaiting inauguration. His sentencing has been put on hold. What do you want to see? You live in a developed country where every day there is something. But only in Liberia, nothing should happen. Then it's the government. You see, the other man say, trust me, you will not end the government. You talk to them, gosh. You know, when you're hating them, then they say, you will not end the government. You think John Wheeler, Joseph Boaga? John Wheeler, Joseph Boaga? No, not Joseph Boaga. You see? You can't come tell him that, oh, people coming through the airport is wrong. The deadly strain of the Delta variant is what is killing our people. That, oh, AstraZeneca can cause blood clot. All three of those statements I just made were facts. Then he fired me. Only to come back and admit they were facts. That's not Joseph Boaga. That's not how he operates. Yeah? The old man is not your man. So your man dedicated that cake. We all were there, we ate a cake. Papa, he dedicated cake, the plane there with 261 passengers. He went and caught the ribbon and brought them down. And said, okay, I'll be here eating. Take the other passenger and carry them. I won't know you're serious. And they carried them. Yeah, your own man, I'm my own man. Your man said the people are fighting war. So people should buy gasoline for $5.20. Now that one war, over 4 wars taking place. Gasoline at $3.91. Your man and my man. Your man said, oh, the war fighting, so fuel, maybe $5.60. Almost $6 US. It went to. The war now, that 4 countries now fighting. The fuel now come down to $4.21. My man, I'm your man. Your man said harmonization. He called everybody pay to the point where you are paying government worker $50 US for the whole moon. My president said nobody makes below the minimum wage. Period. Your man, I'm a man. Your man from the southeast. But every year, the truck man was sticking there for 2 weeks. My man took over. And in 1 year, Zopeno came out and said, let God bless the old man. This is the first time in our history we not sleep on the road for even 1 day. Your man, I'm a man. And Boaga not for the southeast either. Your man said that Prince Johnson was with him for 6 years. He never gave Prince Johnson's daughter a job. But the day Dylan told the old man, say, Prince Johnson said, I should talk to you for his daughter to get a job. You enter the video? What did the old man say? And I had no problem. We'll get her something to do. Your man, I'm a man. Prince Boris Johnson was in a coalition with him. LPDP was in a coalition with him. NPP was in a coalition with him. He formed a government of social his people and his friends. Your man, I'm a male. When the old man formed a government, everybody, including the same CDC people, he hired everybody to build the nation. Your man, I'm a male. Your man, I'm a man. Your man can get out again, won't shake people here. Everywhere my old man go, he shake everybody here and tell them thank you. Your man, I'm a man. Your man can only hear story about you, he fire you. When my man hear story, he can call you and sit down and ask you what happened and face between you. Your man, I'm a man. Your man got your friends then, all day with your friends then talking football. The old man goes to where he don't leave from Western around 10 o'clock, 11. Solving problems for this country. Your man, I'm a man. Your man will never be my man. Your man served his country for how many years now? So scandal and scandal and scandal. Before my old man became president, he had served his country for about 42 years without anything tied to him. Today, he's still serving his country. What he can tie to him? Your man, I'm a man. The house the old man was in, when he was working to agricultural ministry, he remained there as vice president. They took him out. Amen. The old man, he paid those 17 scrapers yellow. He paid no papers there on that street, and 17, I don't know what, he paid nothing. He's still sleeping on his single bed. Your man, I'm a man. He's taking a single chair. Your man, I'm a man. You want to talk again? You want to talk? My old man, he get no jacket appear. My old man, I ain't off kind of funny scandal. The man, I'm a man. Read that story. So the progress is being made by this government. Prices are coming down slowly. And I use the price of gasoline today. The rate is dropping. People will earn just wages. The roads are passable. And because of the road, agricultural products are beginning to come in to town. Things are beginning to settle. It will not happen overnight, but it's happening gradually, and we can see it. Television is about to be brought to the country like never seen before. Radio is all around the country right now. Things are happening. Let the word go. Liberia under Joseph Water is bound to succeed. Take it to the bank. And no matter what anyone tries to do, we are on course. We're not stopping. It's dropping. It will drop some more. Say, I say, it will drop some more. And don't worry about shortage. The war will be short before Liberia will be short. Period. Your man, that's my man. That's my man. Yeah? So go and sit down in the corner. Think about everything I just said. Auditors not getting messy yet. People cheering not getting messy. Your man, that's my man. Things different. People staying on the street until 3 a.m. in the morning. Ask anybody yet? What about people that riding helmet? They get special parking areas. They get areas they can go. Rule of law. Your man, I'm a man. So, let me go outside and do some more work. Yeah? Show a challenge. The other person say PHP pack. Yeah. Your man gave PHP pack to his friends. They get something I don't know, evergreen. My brother did that story. We will reverse it just now. Just wait. Watch and see. He gave it to his friends. That document is about to come out. They are heading them to court, or they can just turn it over easy. No noise. And there will be no noise. I'm telling you, Liberia will never be the same on GMB. Mature people run this government. Mature people are in this government. I invite you, whenever you hear that Eugene Fagon says he's ready to make his report to the Liberian people, come and listen. Come and see. Nobody will tell you, come and see. Come and listen. You will hear things that you never dreamed could have happened here. God bless you all.